A true fairy tale in everyday life. The teacher going to find the holy being. I vowed to worship diligently for 3 years, wishing to meet the enlightened master with karmic connection. And 3 years have passed. In the end, did the teacher's wish come true? With the heartfelt vow of the teacher, with such a pure and noble spirit, if one does not reap the sweet fruits, and does not encounter the enlightened ones, or only meets false teachers, then cause and effect isn't real and Buddhism wouldn't exist. And if the teacher's heartfelt vow becomes a reality, it proves that cause and effect is real. It will continue to save countless generations. If you want to meet the holy being, just sow holy seeds like the teacher's virtues, then you won't choose the wrong teacher. From ancient times to now, because there hasn't been a full-hearted pursuit of the path, no noble seeds sown, people only meet false teachers, meaning that if you don't sow the seeds of following the teachings of the Master who attained enlightenment absolutely, you can't meet the holy being. And if the teacher's heartfelt vow becomes a reality, it will increasingly save countless generations, fully trusting that the environment of the law of cause and effect. Loving all to become Buddhas is truly the environment of those who are enlightened and predestined.
I want to share my feelings about attending the saint-making class, Right Thinking, to help me cultivate my compassion and eliminate pride, greed, and anger. Yes, absolutely. Dear Father of infinite reverence, loving respect, the great Father with a boundless heart vast, never resting to embrace, protect us. I owe you countless debts of gratitude, Father. I honor you, Father, with all my respect. I dedicate this to you, Father, with all my devotion. I repay the debt to you, Father, endlessly. I sincerely respect you, Father, not hoping for your affection, just hoping to love you forever. Dear Father, I owe a debt of life. I owe the infinite gratitude to my respected Father who has given me a sacred living environment, the most sacred soulmates in this human life, all the warmest love and safety in the world, the path named liberation of eternal happiness, a wish for humanity to sow good deeds, to live with holy souls of true compassion, to live with noble virtues, to live with many truths, free from desire, free from entanglement, living freely in peace within my soul in perfect eternal happiness. Dear respected teacher, on the occasion of November 20th, Teacher's Day, I would like to share my journey longing to find a master, a spiritual guide, as well as my desire to find the path to liberation for myself, so that I can plant the seeds for humanity to know that the Buddha is among us, the Holy One, the kind Father is present in this world, even more sacred than the Buddha of old, so there's no need for me to struggle like this to search anymore. In this worldly life, filled with fame, profit, greed, anger, and ignorance, everyone reveres the Buddha as the supreme divine being. I once dreamed, I wished I could be born in the time of the Buddha over 2,500 years ago. I would surely follow in his footsteps to learn the path and find the way to liberation. I admire those fortunate beings who were born at the same time as the Buddha to receive his teachings, to practice, and to be liberated. I have visited many temples, simply wishing to meet a teacher, a master with enough virtue so that I could seek a mentor to learn the way, to illuminate and discover the path to liberation, to save my parents, and to rescue countless beings from suffering. For how many years have I searched for a teacher, like searching for a needle in a haystack without finding anyone? Yet I believe that if the Buddha truly exists and the Bodhisattvas are real, then they will not ignore my heartfelt, burning desire to find the path to liberation, to rescue my parents, and to help humanity escape suffering. surely I will find a teacher, a virtuous and enlightened being. I have sincerely vowed to perform 108 prostrations every day, no matter how hard or difficult it gets. As long as I can find the teacher, even if I have to climb over mountains, I will not lose heart. I vow to pay my respects to them for 3 years, doing 108 prostrations each day, with the hope that they will see my sincere devotion and guide me to find the teacher who can confirm my path. On the altar where I pay my respects to them, I always have fresh flowers, fresh fruits, sweets, 6 bottles of purified water, and 2 lamps to express my full sincerity and deep respect for them. I wake up an hour earlier every morning to prepare for the rituals so I can make it to class on time each day. At first, it was tough and I felt tired and wanted to rest. But whenever I think about the day I will get to meet my teacher, all my exhaustion feels trivial. That keeps me victorious over myself. As time flew by, nearly 3 years have passed, and the teacher appeared like a miracle. I was overwhelmed with happiness and astonishment after all these years of dreaming. It has now come true. My teacher is simple and humble, living a life of just 3 robes and 1 bowl, traveling everywhere to spread blessings and help humanity, making it hard to recognize him just by appearances. It's only when I sincerely seek knowledge and ask him that I realize he is truly the enlightened one, the master of the path that I've been searching for all along. With a sincere heart, thoughts of holiness, power of faith overcoming barriers, endless optimism, gems unveiling, the power of faith that surpasses barriers and endless optimism has helped me realize my sacred dreams. In the end, karma did not forsake me. It led me to meet 2 teachers, 2 kind fathers, who are also 2 Buddhas, 2 great teachers in my heart. They are the great teacher of one-hearted Buddha and the great teacher of true love. Finding my enlightened master, in the early days, there were times I felt like forgetting to eat or sleep because I was just so happy. I'm too happy. Father, day and night, aside from teaching, I always immerse myself in the sacred moral foundations of my respected father, reading every day, and the more I read, the more I absorb those foundations of virtue, and the more awakened I become, overflowed with bliss. In just 3 months, I have awakened to everything. I know what to do to save my parents. I've decided to let go of everything, living a life of 3 robes and 1 bowl, devoting my whole life to being a mendicant, following in the footsteps of the Buddha, committed to practicing so that I can soon step onto the land of the Buddha, immortal, eternal, forever free from suffering. The endless joy that fills my heart is the sacred belief. I will definitely save my parents, save my loved ones, and save countless lives to return to the land of Buddha. I am truly overwhelmed with emotion, indebted to my beloved Father, who has saved my life, given me all the love, with no limits. I am genuinely so happy. I truly have the happiest extended family on the planet. I have father and my beloved brothers and sisters that I've searched for my whole life, dreamed of my whole life, and now I have them. My life, my heart will forever, for all eternity, be dedicated entirely to my beloved Father and the revered Buddhas, offering my life to save countless generations, in the overflowing happiness of not wasting time. If my work does not bring happiness to the world-honored one, or does not bring happiness to those who encounter negative karma, then I cannot possibly resonate with the land of the Buddha. That is the immensely holy intention, helping me always maintain mindfulness each time I work on my class assignment of being holy.